Alright, so I want to check out what this is. And I think I should fast travel before I head over there. Probably make it a little bit easier to get to this area. Okay. Here we are. So, this way? Okay. Yep, I am going the right way. I don't know what this is going to be. Undiscovered location.
Jin,
Who is this?
over here, quickly.
Lady Masako? What's going on here? Huh.
Masako. How long have you been here?
Not long enough.
You need some rest.
What I need is justice for my family's murder. I'll be one step closer once I catch the snake named Omura.
One of the conspirators on the list.
He supplied the weapons that butchered my family.
Hmm.
And we will find him and make him talk.
How is Kat and Jasper? Oh, they're good. I know Kat was playing the game earlier. She's probably at this point probably getting ready for work later today. But she
We
was
need to
playing
get out of
and
the
enjoying
open.
the game just like
This
me.
way.
All right. The Fool. Follow Masako. We just came across a random mission. The
Omura's
paradox
rumored
is
to
shared.
be
It says,
traveling to Umugi.
hold on. He says, I just completed Ghost of Tsushima. What an amazing game. It has to win Game of the Year.
I just don't know when, so I've been camping out, waiting. We can keep watch from here.
Okay.
Do you know what Omura looks like?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
I
shit.
haven't seen him in 20 years.
You knew him.
He supplied our clan, but he cheated us. Then tried to blame my husband for not
There we go.
paying him enough.
Was he right?
Of course not. Now please, watch the road. And get comfortable. We might be here a while.
A stakeout mission.
Masako, there. Men on the walkway.
They look just like him. Exactly like Omura 20 years ago.
They must be his sons.
Were they both involved?
I'm taking the canyon. There are people I need to speak with.
People you need to boast to.
Excuse me?
Never mind. I'll see you in a movie.
They're splitting up.
Let's follow them. See what we can learn.
I'll take the left, you take the right. The canyon
Okay.
is narrow. Stay high to avoid being seen.
A stealth tailing mission. Just like old school Assassin's Creed.
Ungrateful little rat. Too high and mighty to help me do the dirty work. But when I'm rich, no doubt he'll help me spend the money.
Nice of him to do plot elaboration, talking to himself out loud, so we know what's going on here.
They're all wet. These roads are awful.
So now we know why there's up high walkways were here for this mission. Yep.
I've avenged our family. Old Adachi is dead. His clan, too. He may say what I did is shameful. But he doesn't remember what Adachi did to us. To you. By morning, I'll have enough money to make up for what they took from you 1,000 times over.
Oh, fuck!
Someone there?
Why wouldn't he be?
Well, I definitely didn't do this mission the correct way, but...
My feet will never be dry. First thing I'll do when I'm rich is put in some decent robes.
Nah. Dalboth to the sub to Lord Queefington. Congratulations, Lord Queefington. Thank you, Dalboth. And Lord Queefington immediately used the red vest emo. Immediately. He had to.
Finally.
What's for dinner? I actually don't know. I think it's my wife's choice tonight. We have a few different options.
I need a drink. I told you never to come in here. Brother, if you're there, come out. I stole those pickled onions ages ago. I'm calling my father. No need. I'm leaving. Who are you?
What the fuck? Oh my god, he immediately saw me. What a bunch of shit! Well, now at least we're on the right path again.
I need a drink. I told you never to come in here. You silly bastard. I stole those pickled onions ages ago. I'm calling my brother. No need. I'm leaving. What does he expect? This is Umugi.
There he goes. Yeah, that's why they have all these walkways
I should
above.
find Masako.
They want you to trail him, see? Okay, she's over there. There we go. A lot of missions in this town.
Jin, over here.
The one I
Excuse me.
followed was involved. He spoke of revenge against Clan Adachi.
Then what are we waiting for?
He's on his way to meet the man who hired him.
The man who ordered my family murdered.
Let's get closer. Hear what they're saying.
This way.
Hot in here, or excuse me, cold in here now. I had to turn down my air conditioner. Doobie doobie doo.
I want out.
You're just getting cold feet.
It's not right.
What Adachi did to father isn't right. Our family ending up in the street. Father's drinking.
He stole from Adachi, and father was always a drunk.
Listen, we pull this off, and you can use the money to escape. Take your family and leave the Mongols behind.
Let's get this over with.
So one of them is reluctant.
Keep low or they might see us.
So he will be at the beach?
That's where I told him to meet us. Old fool, quick. Doesn't want anything getting out.
I don't know how you sleep after that job. There were children.
I didn't kill them. I just provided the weapon.
Coward.
I heard Lady Masako survived.
That old lady, what's the worst she can do?
I should gut him where he stands.
Yeah, so basically their father was a drunk who stole from Lady Masako's husband. The husband rightly got him in trouble with the law. And basically they're saying, oh, ruined the father's life. We have a grudge. So they're the ones who supplied the weapons to have Lady Masako's family killed. Fucked up. Alright, we got some cover again.
You said he was coming along.
I'm sure these men are just for show. He is a lord, after all.
These fools are walking into a trap.
Yeah, they're gonna get killed.
See what happens.
Something's not right.
Let me do the talking.
They're gonna get killed.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting.
Which one of you is Omura?
That would be me. You have the payment.
We do.
No, Omada's mine.
It's what I thought. We have to avenge him.
Perfect parry. Where you running? Look at them running. Yeah, you want to hit me with a fucking bow and arrow, but then you don't want to fight me when I'm in your face.
Damn, the fool's dead.
I heard him talking about a letter. He might still have it on him.
I'll look.
I'll check the bandits. See if they're holding anything.
Yeah, they're so dumb. Get killed by a bunch of bandits. A lot of dead bodies out here. Did I get it? I don't know if I got it or not. It said collect, and I pressed the trigger, nothing happened.
A letter.
There we go. You're gonna meet a man named Omura in a Mugi Cove. He means to blackmail me, so kill him. I'm moving funds from Kushi and will pay you upon successful completion.
This note bears the same clan emblem that was on the list from the inn.
There's no need for threats. I will gladly bring payment to Umugi in exchange for your silence. Until then, know your discretion is appreciated and that you will be generously compensated.
This was a setup. Whoever killed your family lured Omura here to silence him.
The coward is covering his tracks.
Judging by this note, it's clear he's desperate for money.
He must not lead a wealthy clan.
Or he has no clan at all.
You think my family's killer isn't a samurai?
Maybe he wants to become one. Start his own clan.
And he's scavenging the corpse of Clan Adachi to fund it.
Huh.
Few people have the ambition for such a plot. I can use this. Narrow my search.
First, get some rest. This hunt is killing you.
Until I find the man responsible, there is no rest. One of my family's killers walks free in Kubara. Find me there when you can.
Alright, a new leg of her story. I stumbled upon it randomly. Didn't even plan on doing it. But, yeah, the fool is right. Boy, they were stupid. Two dumbasses. Okay. Charm of Resolve 2. 25% increase to resolve gains. Better than the ones I have, but not what I'm going to do. Alright, the bird wants me to do something. What does the bird want me to do? This way. There's something out here. What we got out here? A bamboo strike. Aha. Cool. I haven't done one of these in a bit. Yes, this is a Mega Man shirt. That is correct. Hey, look, someone actually talked to me. It's been a while. I thought I was playing by myself. Very good. Oh, we did it! Another resolve. 8 resolve now. Damn, that's a lot. Okay, good stuff. Good progress. What on earth do we want to do next? There's so much to do. Search for the inn. That's the missing girl quest. Resume the tale here. Let's do that. Reach your ally. I don't know where the hell he is. I agree, Eternal Ape. I really do like this armor. It looks great. Alright, he's over here now. All right.
Where's the money
Kenji's
to
the
pay your
meeting.
bandit friend?
I brought it, don't worry. Go and set the meeting at the bridge. It's not far.
Lead the way.
Cookie Monster says, how's getting a new Twitch contact coming along? Well, considering that I submitted the request on July 20th, today's July 30th, and no one ever reacted to it or signed it,
Every
I
time
get the feeling I'm not getting a new
like
partner
this,
manager.
I'm
I'm just
as scared
saying.
as the time before.
You want to
Pretty
help your
disappointing.
nerves? Stop stealing from killers.
But the first time Gon caught me, he wasn't even angry.
How many times have you cheated him?
3.
Wow.
You should stick to selling sucker.
Even that can be dangerous. The first batch I sold, I borrowed from a monastery.
You stole from monks.
I figured if I got caught, they'd go easy on me.
Interesting strategy.
You'd think. Turns out they were warrior monks. Swords and spears of Buddha, right? I think they're still hunting
Are
me.
you kidding me? Is he the one who got Norio's guys killed? Oh, are you kidding me? Kenji, are you serious? This makes me feel like now, at the end of Norio's plotline, we're going to have to kill Kenji. Because it was Kenji who got the monks killed. He just admitted to it. Anyway, yeah, in regards to getting a partner manager on Twitch, considering it's been 10 days with no response, I don't think I'm getting one. If you want my honest opinion on the subject, I was shocked when they gave me a partner manager originally. And if you really want to know the truth, I think the reason I got a partner manager when I came back full-time to Twitch was because they were foreseeing trouble. Like, they know who I am and they know how many trolls follow me. So they probably had the feeling that there was going to be a bunch of assholes constantly false reporting me and constantly causing trouble for them. So by assigning a partner manager, you had a go-between so they could talk to me about issues and things that arose. And that's exactly what happened. Is I never heard from my partner manager for anything positive. It was always, oh, you're in trouble for this, you're in trouble for that. That's really all it was. It wasn't, oh, here's some nice news or whatever. In fact, I did get contacted by Twitch for some nice things over the years, and it was never by my partner manager. It was by other parties. So I almost get the feeling the guy was meant to be like, almost like a handler. You know what I mean? Like, while Phil's on Twitch, if he runs into any problems, this is the guy that Phil's to talk to clear up the problems or whatever. You see what I'm saying? And I hadn't had any issues since early 2018 was the last time I had an issue on Twitch, when it was for the violation of the new policy of blah, 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 you know. And since then, I never had an issue at all. So I get the feeling that over the years, this guy who was my partner manager basically didn't work for the company anymore. But since there was no issue, they never bothered telling me. Like I said, the last time I'd even tried to talk to the guy was like early 2019. And the last time I had any contact with the guy was late 2018. When I told him I thought it was messed up that they kicked me out of the ability to have sponsored streams because of my trolls. And he at that time, he was like, oh, I don't know if that's what it is. It might be because the system's glitched. I was like, dude, I was getting all these offers to do sponsored streams. I do 2 of them. The trolls complain on Twitter to the publishers, and now all of a sudden none ever show up. That's not a glitch. Someone blacklisted me. And he never responded to that at all. And I never heard from him again. And now, like I said, now his whole account and everything is deactivated.
Busy man.
So
I know, my
it seems to me that Twitch, unless
Trouble
there's constant problems with me, I don't think Twitch is gonna give a shit. You know what I mean?
everywhere.
You follow trouble, Kenji. You should ask yourself why.
All right, well, Murdoch just tipped me $20. What's going on, Murdoch? Thank you for the tip. Biggest tip of the day by far. He says, how are you today? I just finished Ghost of Tsushima. It was awesome. I wish you and your wife all the best. Thank you, Murdoch. Yeah, the game is amazing. I'm enjoying every moment I play it. This is cool now that we're running into all of these supplementary missions here in this area of the game. And I really am having fun with everything I'm doing. So thank you, Murdoch, for the $20 tip. It's good to see you, by the way. Thank you for stopping by today. I think everyone's kind of in the same boat. We're all playing the game at our own pace and having fun with it. Me, I'm playing slower than others because I missed out on a whole weekend to play the game because of those stupid DMCA claims. Which really sucks, obviously. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I hope everyone's enjoying the playthrough. I wish people would talk to me a little bit more today. I don't know why. It seems like today there's not a lot of interactivity between me and the stream chat. I don't know why I'm here. I'm having fun. I'm ready to chat it up, but no one's really talking. Hello, Shell Ryukin. How you doing? Oh, those screaming deer. Oh, it looks like there's a shrine right there. To my right? You know what? I probably already did it. It's probably that shrine, right? Yeah, I probably already did the shrine. See, what's weird is just the weather and lighting changing. This whole area looks different, but I've already been here. It's just I was here with completely different lighting and weather conditions, you know? Lady Sanjo's Landing. Okay. Hello, 007 Blaine. How are you today? Good to see you, man. Adam Outlaw says, when you play Destroy All Humans remake, you should get the platinum. It's easy. I'm starting it tomorrow. Starting it up tomorrow. Arrows in the ground. That's weird. Thank you, Potato Hater. He says, thanks for the stream. It's looking great. Alice Telemon just saw my armor for this first time and said, that's cool armor. Yeah, it's really nice. Look at this. I love it. And now I'm playing the game totally differently than I have the past few sessions, which is nice. It's more challenging to do the melee and having to time the parries and everything. I also never upgraded my dodge ability, so my dodge is like the basic sucky dodge. Yes, Cat still enjoys Animal Crossing. Absolutely, she plays it every day. She finds it very relaxing.
Go to the bridge. I'll find a spot with a clear view of Gong.
All right. And if anything goes wrong, I'll signal you. I'll shout, I'm so happy to see you.
As you wish.
Alright. What the? I was running into him. No place to hide.
Oh, bandits. It's a setup. They'll see me if I go this way.
Gone. It would have been easier to meet in the cove.
This way you can see I'm alone.
That's not necessary. We trust each other.
You have the money?
Of course. And I'm sorry about the missing stuff. I don't know what happened.
Don't worry about it, Kenji. I want to talk to you about something else.
Whatever you need, I can get.
Have you ever been to Asamo?
Many.
On business?
Sure. Why?
I ran into a friend in Asamo who worked with Mongols. Said the ghosts hit them pretty hard. The blacksmith went missing.
You believe every ghost story you hear?
How would Gon hire this many blades to deal with Kenji?
But one detail stuck out. Right before the ghost attack, there was a vendor in town giving sake to the Mongols.
I can tell you that's no way.
But a good way to make a distraction. If you're the ghost, and you need to get in and out fast.
So you think the ghost goes around disguised as a sake vendor?
Yeah.
What is he? Get something from Azamo Bay.
Where is he?
Who?
Your friend. The ghost. I assume you brought him with you.
You think... That's really funny.
Keep laughing and I'll take your tongue.
I'm so happy to see you.
What?
I'm so happy to see you! He knows! I'm so happy to see you!
Kill this idiot! And the ghost!
Mongols here too.
I'm dying!
Alright, come over here.
I don't want to.
Well, now you don't want to? Yeah, well, now you're going to, asshole. You're the last one left, huh? The unlucky sap. Nope. That was a nice deflection.
Down! Get down! Down!
Missed. I want to impale him.
Down!
What the? He glitched into the bridge? What the hell?
Get down!
There we go. He glitched into the bridge. Alright. Enough of that. That was a lot of guys. They even called the Mongols.
I owe you my life, Lord Sakai.
You owe me more than that.
Whatever you want. Sake, saddle polish, a nice...
Kenji, why risk your life over trifles?
Not trifles. I need food, money, a warm fire.
You helped me save Taka. Delivered medicine to people in need.
Yeah. That was heroic, wasn't it?
You have a talent, Kenji. It's time you use it. For the sake of our island.
Of course. Honor is my specialty.
What a dummy. Like I said, I almost get the feeling, because he just revealed that he screwed over these warrior monks. At the end of Norio's questline, I wonder if you're going to find out it was actually him. He was the reason why the monks got screwed over, and then there's going to be this big, decision or something, right? Bring an enemy's defense grants 50% resolve. That's pretty good. But I think the ones that I have are better, so... Because I already have one of them. Yeah, I think it's alright. We'll keep what I got. Okay. Would I choose Norio or Kenji if I had to choose between them? Of course, Norio. Kenji always just gets himself into trouble, you know, because he can't behave. He always wants to fucking get more than he deserves. He wants to screw people over to try to get ahead. It's his own fault that he's in the trouble he's in. The warrior monk was just minding his own goddamn business and his people got kidnapped and tortured and killed. I mean, it's not a hard decision, you know? Okay, you know what? Let's liberate Fort Imai, and then we can head west and do a tale for Yuna here. Okay, but let's do the fort liberation mission first. Yorman says, I can't get over the game feels like an Assassin's Creed ripoff. I mean, no, it's not a ripoff. What they did is they took the ball and ran with it because Assassin's Creed dropped the ball. People wanted a game like this for the longest time. Give me a game where you get open world, but it's assassinations like Assassin's Creed and cool, you know, graphic skill tree. And people said, can we make a full-on Assassin's Creed in Japan for the longest time? And they just ignored the request and instead copied Witcher 3. So what happened? I keep saying Naughty Dog. Sucker Punch took the ball that was dropped by Assassin's Creed, ran with it, and made a game that everyone has wanted for years and years. I don't fault them for that. At all. I think it's exactly what you should do. Alright.
Send your best warrior.
Let's do this. All head up combat. And I'm gonna use my abilities like my kunai and my bombs and shit. Who's next? It said to assassinate someone from above. I can do that with someone in the back, I guess. This guy's running. He's hoofing it. Oh my god. Ha ha ha. Well, fuck this. Oh shit, I missed. Dude, he was running in like super speed. Did you see that shit? He was like, he's like, I'm out of here, bro. I'm not fucking with this guy. He just fucked all my friends up. That was actually quite funny. All right, I need to do one aerial assassination. Oh my god, here we go. Captain Sam Silver, you're an idiot. I'm not wasting my time and derailing my fucking chat with your nonsense. Thanks for the $2 tip, stupid. That's all I'm saying. It's that simple. Oh my god. So they want me to do an aerial assassination as a bonus objective. There we go. Now I just gotta kill everybody and we're good.
Hindman! Han! Явц туслая!
Jeez. Where are you running? That was stupid. Who's next? Who's fucking next? I'm just tearing through these motherfuckers. So there's 3 falcons. I need 3 more banners. Who saw me? If I'm inside of the building, how did someone see me? That's weird. Go for a jog. Look at this idiot. Seriously?
Enemy archer!
What a moron.
Get out of sight! Faster!
Let's go. Oh, unblockable. I hear. Oh, there's a few over here.
Hey, let's head back. Keep your weapons ready. Hear him around.
Surprise! Wow, he's dumb. Walk right in. Zoop, done. Very good.
Bertila! Harak we wait!
Done. Oh, there's a guy hiding out. What the fuck? I think this guy's terrified. Yup, dumbass. Excuse me. This is so different than trying to do the stealth and the arrow. It's just running right up and taking them all out. It's fun. But it's very different. Oh shit. You fucked up. You fucked up, son. Release the eagle. Oh, it's a firecracker. There's another eagle. We're gonna release all these eagles. What the fuck? That guy didn't even know. He had no idea I was here. Alright, here's the leader. It's gonna be tough to fight him with the other guys around, though. It's just endless combos. They can't do anything about it. All they can do is fucking die. The thing is, the Heavenly Strike staggers them immediately, and then I have double stagger damage. So once they're staggered, they're completely screwed. There's nothing they can do about it. Come on, tough guys. Look out, throw a bomb. Who's next? Who wants some? Oh, the leader wants some. That's gonna be a big mistake. And the leader's dead. I was in the wrong stance, even though I had selected the correct stance. Your turn, big boy. Where you going? Damn. And he left? Because I just killed a ridiculous amount right there. And I barely even used my samurai tools, right? Like, barely. I used one kunai and one smoke bomb. Oh, I tried to dodge. Damn. So it said there's a banner somewhere I didn't get, and there's one asshole right here. See this? This guy is hiding. He's legitimately just standing there hiding. He doesn't want to have anything to do with it. Who's this asshole? I can't climb this, seriously. Look at this idiot. Wow. So there's like one Mongol left, and there's probably like one banner left, right? Oh, you know what? There may be Mongols in the towers, now that I'm looking. There are Mongols in the towers. So, Blanca Balls just tipped me $2. And he said, the stream is 1080p, but I can't tell how many frames per second. It's running at 30 frames per second currently. Is the bitrate the same as frames per second? No, it is not. So the maximum stats technology-wise possible on Twitch is just for the chosen few, and the rest can never turn it to max. I'm confused. Streaming still looks good. So here's how it works. Hold on, let me kill this guy. Here's how it works. When you are setting up a capture device of any type, you have many things you need to set. You got the resolution of your video, which is how many pixels per frame, okay? So 1080 by, or excuse me, 1920 by 1080 is considered 1080p, okay? Then you've got the frame rate, how many frames per second. This game runs at 30 frames per second. There are some games that run at more than that. So more frames of animation per second. That could potentially double the size of what you're trying to stream, okay? Then you've got the bit rate. Now, this is what most people don't understand, especially if you're not a content creator or someone who uses a capture device. The bitrate could be tricky to understand, okay? What is that? I think it's a dog. There's a dog running around on the outside, and I can't get to it because of the fucking gate. Look at this. I have to follow the dog. Yeah, so... yeah, I have to go around the outside to kill this stupid dog. How dumb is that? Oh my god, I have to go all the way around to get to it. Wow. So, bitrate, what does that mean? It means essentially the size of what you're recording. So even though it's 1080p, meaning it's a certain amount of pixels on the screen, even though it's a certain amount of frames per second, the bitrate can actually determine the quality of your video. So for example, if I were doing this right now, and I were streaming it at a low bitrate, it would still be 1080p size, it would still be 30 frames, but what ended up happening is everything would look pixelated. Everything would be blocky and not defined and look crappy if it's a lower bitrate. The higher bitrate you get, the more size the file has, right? It would be like the difference of recording a 5 megabyte file versus a 500 megabyte file. Obviously, there's a lot more space to store detail in the 500 megabyte file. You see what I'm saying? So, Twitch, as a maximum... you gotta be kidding me. The fucking thing still bit me. Twitch, at a maximum, allows 6,500 kilobits per second, or kilobytes. I don't know if it's kilobytes or kilobits, and no one's ever clarified that for me. Okay? That is a certain amount of file size per length of video. Now, from what I found, if I'm playing a game that runs at 1080p, 30 frames per second, as long as it's a game that does not have insane amounts of detail in each frame, that's sufficient. Alright? So, for example, if I'm playing a first-person shooter or something like that, usually it's alright. A narrative-based game, dude, it's way more than enough, okay? But where we come into problems is if I'm playing a game that's very action-intensive or has a lot of detail on the screen at once. A perfect example would be this game. If I'm in the middle of a field full of flowers, but there's also stuff going on in the background, that's a lot of detail on the screen at once, and you're going to find it's going to end up looking pixelized, alright? Pixelization. And there's nothing I can do about that, because I'm limited to broadcasting at 6,500 kilobits per second. If Twitch would allow me to increase that to go up to, say, 9,000 or 10,000, you're potentially telling me almost double the file size, and it would look very, very good. Really, where you can actually see the difference primarily is when you pause, okay? So, for example, right now, I'm standing still, and it's going to look amazing, right? Right now, the video looks great, all right? But if I start to move the camera like this, and now you pause the stream, you may notice, oh my god, it's all blurry. That's because of the bitrate is locked into a certain bitrate, and during motion, it can't capture enough detail, okay? I broadcast at 6,500 kilobits because that's the maximum I'm allowed to do, but I record at 9,000 kilobits per second for the videos that go uploaded to YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, chances are you're getting a much better viewing experience than someone who watches it live on stream. Okay? That's the difference. Now you may say, well, some games, Phil, you seem to play at a higher bitrate, or excuse me, a higher frame rate. For example, when I'm playing Street Fighter, I usually do 720p, which is, again, the amount of pixels in the flat screen, only 720p. It's like 1280 by 720. That's way less than 1920 by 1080 as the resolution of the screen. But because I'm doing less detail in the visual you see, I can do more frames per second. I can do 60 frames per second when I play Street Fighter, and you get a better visual experience when you watch at the higher bitrate, you see? The charm of toxic demise. Wind chimes will release poison vapors that kill enemies who pick them up. So it's basically a booby trap. You're throwing a wind chime, the enemy says, "What's this?" picks it up and dies. Well, that's unique, but I don't think I'm going to go with that. Also, under a new technique point, so now I have 2. And the question is, what do I want to upgrade? Right? Let's see. I have never done evasion at all, which is ridiculous that I never did it. Okay. Oh. I can parry unblockable attacks if I buy this one. Parry unblockable spear attacks. Perfect parry counterattacks with 20% chance to terrify nearby enemies. Or I could go for evasion, which I've never done. There's 2 other ones I didn't even get yet. Or I could upgrade my stances. I could max out my kunai. Kunai will do double damage. Let's do that. Double damage kunai, since I'm using them now. Alright. So, to follow up on what Blanca Balls was asking, there is very much a strong chance. I'm not saying I can confirm it because I never go to someone else's stream and take a look at what the bitrate is. Apparently you can figure that out. There's programs or ways that you can go to someone's stream and see the bitrate they're running at. There's a strong chance that those on Twitch who have a bigger following than me, we're talking the big dogs who probably bring in Twitch a lot of money, are allowed, admittedly unfairly, to stream at a higher bitrate. They're probably told, since you bring us in so much attention and money, you can go at a much higher bitrate than most other content creators. Is that fair? Of course it's... Of course it's not fair. It's completely unfair because it's unfair competition. Why do they get to do things at a better quality than everyone else? And the answer is because they make Twitch money. And Twitch says, oh, well, you're an exception. Okay? Now, I can't confirm or deny if that happens because I've never been in that position. At one point, people were telling me that they were allowed to. I don't know. That was a long time ago. So, if you go to someone's stream who's bigger than me and their stream looks absolutely amazing, they're playing this game, and you're seeing every little detail on the screen, no pixelization at all, chances are they're allowed to go higher than I am. It's not that I don't have the technology and capability to do it. I could. I would love to stream, honestly, with a game like this. I would be streaming over 10,000 kilobits per second. I would be going as high as I possibly could with my internet. Because the game looks so gorgeous, I want to portray that level of detail on my streams, but I have to go by the rules. If I don't abide by the rules, I get in trouble with Twitch, and then they could shut me down. So it sucks, but that's just the reality of things, you know. Eternal Napalm cheered, and he said, you created a top-tier build that stacks damage. Most people playing this game have no idea how to maximize stats. Savor your great tank with range build. Thank you, Eternal Napalm. A new Fox Den. Alright, Fox, where are we going? Show me the shrine. And by the way, it looks... Oh, that was the Emperor Butterfly just came at the screen. It looks great right now. I love how now the weather's cleared up. It looks so different now. Where's the shrine he's taking us to? Up here? Meh. Meh. This is pretty far away. Here it is. I hear someone. Oh, that was me gasping for air, I guess, because I ran so far. Alright, honor the shrine. What does the fox say? Meh. A new charm is going to be called the Charm of Silence. Our fox friend has gone away. Aw, I didn't get to pet him. Oh well. Where are we? Right here. There's a cam next to me. Doesn't look like there's anything there. So I have a choice. A Thief of Innocence. This is that. I think this is supposed to be that inn where that girl supposedly was. Right? And then this is a new tale for Yuna. Maybe we'll do the inn since we're out here already. I mean, that is correct. Punished Sizzy Mac says your viewers' quality of internet will also determine stream quality. I mean, that's correct. Obviously, if you have better internet, it's not going to be as bad. If you have worse internet, it's going to chop up. It's going to lock up. It's going to be more pixelated. There's many factors in stream quality, but I'm talking about things that are determined by my end, okay? Fairy tipped $1. Oh, this is kind of interesting. He says, do you think putting the word gaming in front of the name of a product is an excuse to charge double for that same product? Like a gaming chair, gaming headset, etc. I mean, yes. It's an excuse because 9 times out of 10, if you actually take a look at that product, it's equivalent to a product that they probably would sell for way less money. But because they feel that there's an audience that really wants specified peripherals for gaming, they think they could get away with that, okay? I'll give you a perfect example. This chair that I have right now is supposed to be called a gaming chair. That chair is less comfortable than the shitty office chair that I used to have before I used that gaming chair. That chair also doesn't even hold the air. I've only had it for 2 years, and when I sit on it, the whole thing goes, and then I have to try to pump it up again, and then it goes again. It's a piece of garbage, all right? And right now, there are people who are selling gaming chairs that are insane shit, just garbage quality, for hundreds and hundreds of dollars simply because they're a gamer peripheral. Oh, look, they colored it nice. It's red and black, right? Instead of just all black. It really should be, when you're getting a gaming accessory, it should be about ease of use and comfort. It should not be about looking nice or being called a gaming accessory. Okay? Oh, I fucked up. Now it's my turn, bitch. Big mistake. Never fuck with a samurai. Oh. Let me take your supplies before I enter suffer. Damn. Good shit. Alright, good stuff, guys. It looks like we're headed that way. That must be the inn across the water. See that? Pretty interesting. Okay. Now, same thing with a gaming headset, okay? I've seen headsets being sold at places like Best Buy and stuff, and they claim that they're gaming headsets, and you look at it, it's like, dude, this headset's a stereo fucking headset. The only difference between this and a headset they would sell for like $30 is the color. Oh, they colored it to look fancy, or, oh, this is a branded headset to Overwatch, or, oh, it's the Razer gaming headset. And you look at it, it doesn't even have any features that make it any better than a headset you would buy for half the price. It's true that they are 100% kind of targeting a gaming audience of they were hoping that gamers are ignorant and don't know what they're buying, and they think that just because it's called gaming headset, that it's something good, when in reality it's not good at all. Okay? Find Kuma.
Are you cowards?
Well, they are cowards. We know that. We know that much. Here they come. The bandits. Well, look at Mr. Fancy Pants here. Ew, the gargling. Do this. Oh, I definitely have to do this. Wow. Is that it? That was a good 10 guys. They didn't stand a fucking chance. Alright, look, there's a lot of them in the upstairs, and there's one guy right here.
Can only be him.
That's great. It can't only be him. Oh, yeah?
Is that him? Show me.
You gotta go, how do we get upstairs from here? Oh, there's one guy over here. Let me get this asshole. There's a guy hiding in the fucking field over here. Look at this. Let's get him.
It's him.
Alright, now once we get to the second floor, these guys are completely fucked. What the hell? It's stuck. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious. Look how many there are.
Please. They forced me to do it. They never wanted to.
Oh my god! They're all cowering! Oh, you fucker! Oh, you're gonna get away? Come back here. Look at him run like a little coward. Get back here! I stubbed my toe jumping out of that window.
Is that him?
You'll pay for this. Get back! You can't escape! I'm telling you, you're not getting away. Alright, enough of this. I told you you're not getting away. Oh god, he landed on his ass! Wow. I can't believe he ran like that. That was hilarious. Oh no, no, I killed myself by stepping myself in fire. Oops. Burn myself to death. There. Okay. All right, let's free her. Oh wait, where are the remaining? There's remaining enemies? What the fuck? Where's this guy? There's a guy way out here. He didn't die? Alright, fuck you. That's it. Now I can free her.
They forced me to do it. They never wanted to hurt anyone.
So what's actually going on here? Let's see.
Forced you to do what?
Rob people. They made me wait on the roadside, calling for help.
Wow.
Most people would stop. Some wanted to help. Others.
It's over now. Let's get you home.
No other items to loot? Nope. No loot. Oh, wait! There were loot. There was some loot. Supplies on the wall. Well, we're definitely good now. I don't know which way to lead her. This way? Dumpling tipped me $1. So I remember when a stream was a small river, not a live internet video. This is outrageous. Outrageous! That's right. We streamers have taken over. We've stolen the term. Alright, where are we? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. What the hell? She wouldn't even go that way. What the fuck? What's going on? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Now they want me to go back inside? The hell? I think they wanted me to go the other way or something. Right? There's another exit over here. Maybe this is the one they wanted me to use. Yeah, I was right. They wanted me to go to the other exit. That's silly.
Kuma! Mother?
The hell's going on here?
This is foolish. Surrender, and you can live.
Girls, boys, chickens. I have it all.
It's the guy from this
Hold my
town.
place. Call them whatever you like.
Time to end this.
Oh shit, it's the same guy from town. We're gonna have a duel? So much for Sanatoki. Fuck him. Asshole vendor got
I
owned.
can't thank you enough.
Very nice.
I'm glad I could help. How did you find us?
I followed you. Saw you talking to that Ronin. After you left, I approached him myself.
That was brave. Ronin are dangerous, unpredictable.
Nothing compares to the fear of losing your child.
I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
Alright, very nice mission. A Thief of Innocence. Saved them, reunited the family. How nice. That's what a good samurai does. Another day of good deeds in the bag. The Charm of Ferocity. Moderate increase to melee damage. Okay. I already have that equipped. Alright, well, we have done quite a lot in this region right now. I mean, remember, none of this was unlocked previously. So we did do quite a ton of stuff here. Ooh, the Dance of Wrath, which is a new ability I don't have yet. This was the story-based mission. Since I'm out here, I think what I might want to do is do the tale for Yuna. It says that this is the first of 4 tales for her. So maybe we'll go over there, check that out, see what it is, do that, and then figure out what I want to do next. I'm kind of leaving this legendary mission because it's going to be another armor set, and I just started using the, Gosako armor set. I really like it, so I don't really care about unlocking another armor set right now. So that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably go over here, do the Tale of Yuna mission, see if anything unlocks. If not, we maybe head back over here, and we'll check out an undiscovered location, and then maybe this one to get this new move called the Dance of Wrath, right? I think that might make sense. So, okay, let's fast travel first of all. Ah. Okay. Oops. Boy, I'm stupid. Let's save up, because now we're about halfway through today's stream, so let's save up our progress and then continue on. Very good.